Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another squad builder where today we have got a 100k Serie squad. Apologies for the the setting change and the camera keep moving around. I'm still trying to find like the best place to put it and the best way to portray a video, and it's quite hard at the minute, but we're going to work through it and get there eventually. But today we've got a pretty awesome squad builder. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If you do, make sure you do leave a like on the video, make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, and let's go into the squad with our goalkeeper, who is actually an untradeable. So I'm gonna have to go over to the golds, and I'm gonna have to go all the way to the back where we've got Handanovic. Now it's good to have Handanovic an untradeable. I got him through the 2-player pack upgrade, and it's a really good goalkeeper to have. Like I've said before that I think Buffon is probably better, but the fact that I've got Handanovic untradeable and handy is just nice to have in a squad, and it allows us to use other more expensive players in the other positions. Now obviously we're trying to include his price. At left back we've got Alexandra, again really the go-to left back in the league really. Like I think Alexandra is the player that we have to go for at the left back spot. You know, Patrice Evra is good but not as good. Then we've got Bonucci and Barzagli as our two centre backs. You know, this defence, believe it or not, I'll just stick the right back in here, which is actually Florenzi. You can see that I've got the inform Florenzi. This defence is actually the defence that I use in Foot Champions, and just my general gameplay. This is the defence I use. I just use inform Florenzi instead of the normal Florenzi, just because the inform Florenzi I have as untradeable. But this is basically the defence that I use, and by me saying that, you can tell that it's tried and trusted, because if I use it, then it must be good. And I've used it for quite a lot of games now, and I do feel like this defence is really solid. Like I don't often concede more than 1 or 2 goals in a game ever, very often. Midfield, we've got Hamsik and Asamoah as our two central midfielders. Now we've gone for Hamsik, expensive. We could have maybe gone for Pjanic and maybe gone for someone like Miranda in centre back instead of Barzagli, but I decided to go with Hamsik because I think his quality is really needed in the midfield, because it's hard to get midfielders like you see. I have Marquisio, my club players like Pjanic and Nainggolan are quite expensive. So the fact that Pjanic I think is only like 17,000 coins, having his quality in midfield really is going to be important for your team. And Asamoah is a really underused and underrated player. Like you look at his card and he's got a really good card, like good pace dribbling and passing and physical, 4-star skills, high work rates. He's got good stamina as well, so he's quite an underrated and probably underused player. But I would definitely use him in my squad as I am today. And the CDM, so we've got Sami Khedira, again a really reliable player to have at CDM. Like you look at his card and okay, you may be put off by his pace, but 66 pace is not even that bad. But the fact that he's got 81 defending, 85 physical, you know, good passing, 76 shooting is very good as well, especially if that's going to be 76 shooting for your CDM. That's pretty awesome. Left wing, we've got Dries Mertens. Really, again, my like Alexandra, really go-to player for me. Whenever I do these squad builders, I always fill in the players that I want and that I know are good and that fit in the budget. And Dries Mertens was one of the first players that I put into this squad. Really the go-to left winger. I think probably the best left winger in Serie A for me. Could maybe go with Insigne or El Shaarawy or whoever you fancy, but for me, I think Dries Mertens is the best. On the right wing is another player that I actually use in my main squad at the minute. It's Cuadrado. A fantastic player. Like I haven't really bonded amazingly well with Cuadrado so far, but when he has been good, he's been really good, phenomenal, unstoppable. If you could maybe stick a Hunter card on him, and his pace is just electric, 92 pace. His acceleration must be extremely high, because he's just he just gets away. There's some players that Aubameyang, who's got 96 pace, doesn't seem to have that sort of pace, but someone like Cuadrado really is rapid. And then to finish the team up front, we do have another untradeable striker, and I think I'm past him there. It's Carlos Bacca. Now Carlos Bacca is one of these guys that because you've got Dybala and Higuain, and in my main team I use Higuain, so someone like Bacca really gets pushed out, and he's just so good. His finishing is fantastic. I don't know what his in-game finishing is, but every time I play with Bacca, he comes on as a sub, but normally he gets one chance and he puts it away, and he normally wins me a game because of that. Bacca is a really good player to have as a super sub for me, but I just find that he's a super good finisher. He's like Remy for me, is the way I'd explain it. He's like Remy. He just seems to finish everything. His finishing seems to be really good. And yeah, this is the squad. This is for me the best 100k Serie A squad that I think you can build right now. Hopefully when prices do drop, we'll be able to fit some more superstars, and then maybe we'll be able to get Higuain in there. But this is the team for now, so hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, make sure you do leave a like, make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and that's all for today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.